Thank you. My name is Fatuma Ibrahim, member of the Coin 10 committee.
Good morning. My name is Kevin Kieri, a member of the committee, Coin 10 committee.
Good morning, and I'm Gabriel Aguda, a member of the Coin 10 committee.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Abed Adede, technical to the secretariat.
Good morning. My name is Nicholas Meli, the administrator.
Okay, thank you. Today, the committee came to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights to present the report that they had already presented to the executive, which is progress report on the issues that had been identified for implementation. So they have given us the progress of some of the issues, and specifically the ones that require the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights to take action. So at this point, I'll pass it on to Javas to just give us a brief of the issues that they picked up on and that the Commission is required to implement. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Madam Chair. Javas Bigambo, Vice Chair to the committee. As you may be aware, 6 days ago, the committee presented its report to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, party leader of UDA, and Dr. Oburu Oginga, Senator and party leader of ODM, at the joint parliamentary group meeting at the KICC. And various issues are reflected in the report, but why it's very important for us to be here today, hosted by the Commission, is on one of the 10-point agenda issues, which is the rights of the protesters and compensation of victims of the protests. As you may be aware, the Commission has got the sole mandate of overseeing matters to do with human rights and compensation of victims. On the 6th of March, the head of public service gazetted a team headed by Professor Makao Mutua that will work as an administrative unit under the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, specifically on the issue of compensation of victims, after the Commission has developed a framework. As a committee overseeing the implementation process of the 10-point agenda, we would like to state that we are very happy and excited at the progress that the Commission has already undertaken in developing the framework for compensation of victims of the protests. The Chair and the Commissioners have indicated to us the steps that already they have taken to ensure that compensation framework is completed as soon as possible. And maybe in the next few weeks, that process will be done. Secondly, the Commission has also indicated to us that while they have a repository of various victims that they have profiled over time who will be subject for compensation, they have also called to various citizens who have not yet made the report with the Commission to do that within the next 21 days. And I think this is a very positive effort by the Commission, and citizens all over the country need to have their trust and confidence in the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, how it's fast-tracking the process for compensation of victims. You may recall as well that the government has provided 2 billion shillings in the supplementary budget for the compensation of victims. The Chair and the Commission have indicated to us that they are keen to ensure this process gets to commence by June of this year, and that if at all the 2 billion shillings may not suffice the compensation of various victims, that it may be possible that in the next budget of the financial year 2026-2027, they may request another allocation for compensation of victims. So as a committee, we really appreciate the critical effort that the Commission is putting in place. The Commission as well has indicated to the committee that the process of developing a policy and legislation to protect protesters and livelihoods during protests is also in the process. So as a committee, would like to say that while some people may see light at the end of the tunnel, the committee affirms that actually there's no tunnel. What we are seeing is light. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Allow me to just pick up on from where Javas left, and I'll speak to two issues. The first one is on the issue of compensation. As you may know, the court gave a decision and said that it is the Commission that has a mandate to develop a reparations framework. And you'll note that the report by the committee has also acknowledged that it is the Commission and has made those recommendations in their report. So what we have started doing is twofold. Number one is we need to have a framework on reparations. And this reparations framework is not a new process in Kenya. Kenya has historically tried to develop a reparations framework. And because of various reasons, we have never had it adopted either as a bill or as a policy. So it's not the first time that we are having this particular conversation. So we are not starting from ground zero totally in terms of developing a framework. There are already various drafts, even developed through the office of the AG, through civil society stakeholders, through the Commission, that we are looking at consolidating into one document that we will submit. And one of the things that the Commission has opted to do is we are not looking at reparations only from the lens of compensation, because reparations is not just about compensation. There are various facets of reparations that we need to be implemented in Kenya. We have restitution, where if someone suffered loss of livelihoods, they can be, restituted to go back and do whatever they were doing as a source of livelihood. We have even public apology as a means of reparations. So we are hoping that the public and the citizens of Kenya will not just look at this as a compensation, as paying people for dying. It is not paying people for dying. It's acknowledging that there was a wrong that happened, and it's a way of saying pole to the people who suffered losses. So that is what we would want the public to look at it from that perspective. So the second facet of that reparations is to develop a list of victims who suffered, who have suffered human rights violations. And as you may know, part of the mandate and the work of the Commission is to collect data. So this is an everyday thing that the Commission does. So we have a list of the ones who had reported to us in 2017, in 2024, in 2025, and even today, we have a list of people who keep on coming to the Commission to report cases. So on that, we have a list of people who have already reported to us. And you'll notice that other government agencies also collect this information as administrative data. So we have IPOA that collects data, we have the police that collect data on people who report and get OBs and get P3s. We have health centers that collect reports on people who have reported injuries. So this information is already out there. The administrative data by government agencies is already there, and the Commission is compiling this information into one document. But we have a list of those who never reported anywhere. They never reported to Kenya National Commission on Human Rights. They never reported to IPOA, to the police. Some of them went to civil society organizations, but some didn't report anywhere. And this is the group that we have made out a call for, giving them 21 days to report to us so that we can verify their information and include them in this list. So this is why there's a call. 21 days, and we are asking the public, if you have a case that you want to report, please come to the various offices that we have. We have a toll-free number. Come with information that will support your claim, because we know as Kenyans that there's a likelihood of false claims being reported to us. So we have taken measures to ensure that we address also the issues of false claims. Number one, through ensuring that you come with proper documentation, and if there's no documentation, at least you have someone to corroborate, a witness to corroborate your information. But we've also put a disclaimer that for everyone who makes a false report, the Commission will have to take that matter forward and have the relevant authorities take it up as, reporting false information. At the end of this process, we will submit a list of people who we have verified their information, and we will also submit a guide on how compensation should take place. So on top of the reparations framework, we will have a guide for how reparations should take place, and it will have the list. It will also have a proposed range of amounts to be paid to each victim based on the injuries they sustained or based on whether they died during the protests. So that is how we propose to proceed